TRIZ and the power of contradictions. Let's assume we have the challenge to make a car more performant without increasing the consumption of energy. Typically, innovators are faced with challenges which they try to overcome by clever ideas. But how to get there? To come a step closer, we will do something strange. We use contradictions to innovate. Technical contradiction is a set of two parameters that seem to be in a conflict. Usual product developers would just choose some kind of compromise. Here we want to overcome the contradiction and enable real innovation. For the initial challenges, we choose the following wording. If we increase the engine power, then we improve performance, but the consumption of energy increases. This apparent conflict can be overcome by several inventive principles, which we will see in the following steps. Principle 1. Segmentation means splitting an object into independent parts to make it sectional or to fragmentize it. If a certain degree of segmentation exists, the segmentation can be increased further. An example for this inventive principle is the battery of an electric car. It is not a monolithic block. It is built of thousands of single cells which are lined up to several blocks. This helps to balance power, avoid overheating, and has several other advantages. All performant electric vehicles use this principle. Dynamization. This inventive principle can best be explained by flexibility. A system is designed for optimal performance at every stage of operation by division into movable parts. Immobile parts become mobile or their degree of free motion is increased. This means a change from rigid structures with bends to fully flexible materials, which can be adjusted to the situation. As an example, see this car, which is able to bend itself in order to be more performant. It is a study by Peugeot which shows what is possible if the rigid structure of a car is changed. This dynamized structure enables a more performant vehicle on curvy tracks and allows a very high maneuverability, and it breaks the conventional setup of a fixed car body. This helps to overcome the initial contradiction. 38. Accelerated oxidation. This inventive principle uses the power of oxidation, for example by the use of oxygen-enriched air or pure oxygen. Such a combustion is extremely powerful, and even moon rockets are using combustion of hydrogen. Also, the use of ionized oxygen is an option. Obviously, this example can also be applied to our example. Here, a fuel cell is using ionized oxygen and hydrogen to generate electric energy in a very powerful but moderated reaction. A compromise of energy consumption and performance is not required anymore because it can be supplemented easier as before. Principle 35. Change of state. This principle refers to the change of the physical state, like the change to liquid, gas or solid. Also concentrations, volumes, temperatures or other parameters can be modified in order to overcome this contradiction. For example, to solve the problem of charging electric cars, it is possible to use liquids in flow batteries instead of solid batteries. A charged liquid can be filled quickly into the tank of the car, which replaces expensive or extensive charging periods. So the replacement of a solid battery can increase the available energy for the engine so that a bad compromise can be avoided. I hope you liked those examples, and stay tuned, and I think we will have some more interesting conversations. See you and bye-bye.